नमस्ते बिटिया, सदा खुश रहो. Myself, JVN Dr. Hemant Vyas, Associate Professor and Head of Department of Surgery, Faculty of Homeopathic Science, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. In today's session, we are going to discuss about our second part of examination of swelling or lump. Let's begin. Now, we in inspection we have to study or examine the structure or consistency. The lump may be solid, fluid, or gaseous. The lumps may be described as soft and fluctuant, firm, or even stony hard. Fluctuation indicate a fluid swelling, and this is elicited by compression of the swelling with displacement into planes. Then we have to look for stability. It is important to define if the lump is mobile, attached, or mixed to other structures. Fixation may be to skin in, for example, body orange dimpling of the skin. Fixation may be to deeper structures, for example, breast lump or underlying muscles and thyroid indirectly to the larynx. The sound. This would usually be detected at auscultation, for example, venous hum over a vascular swelling. Secretions. There may be evidence of punctum with sebum secretions. For example, this can help differentiate a lipoma from a sebaceous cyst. Then sensation. Temperature. The skin over inflammatory lesions may be raised, red, warm, in increased blood flow. Then tenderness. Inflammatory lesions are often tender to touch. Tumors are often non-tender. Pulsatile swelling. Distinguish between transmitted and expansile pulsations. Then we have to look for signs of emptying. When compressed, the swelling diminishes in size or disappears and slowly refills when pressure is released. For example, cavernous hemangioma, lymphangiomata, and meningoceles. Signs of indentation. On compression, the lump remains indented, for example, some sebaceous cyst. Percussion, usually of little value in defining a mass with the exception of some abdominal swellings. Then auscultation of a swelling or lump. Vascular sound may be detected, for example, a systolic murmur or a bruit may be heard over large tumors, vascular goiters, and arterial aneurysms. Fetal heart sounds from about week 28 in the pregnant uterus. Bowel sounds over a hernia containing bowel. Friction rub over an enlarged spleen or liver when there is perisplenitis or perihepatitis. Then an important test which have to be carried out in a case of swelling and swelling or lump, and this is called as trans-elimination test. This will differentiate between a solid and a fluid filled swelling. Find a dark room and a bright thin pencil torch and place it on the lump from behind so the light is shining through the lump towards your eyes. If the lump glows red, it is said to trans-eliminate. Fluid-filled lumps such as hydrocele are good examples of trans-eliminable swellings. So that's it from the today's presentation. This session is powered by Digital Version 2.0, Jyoti Vidyapeeth, Women's University, Jaipur. Hope you like this presentation. If you have any query, please mention in comment box. I will try to resolve it. Thank you very much.